Hello everyone, welcome to a new algebra session. In this session we'll be working on solving the exponential equations in R. The exponential equations are the equations in which the unknown is a power. You can also solve some of the equations and the exponential equations by using one of the following methods. The first method, make the base equal to the base, then the power will be equal to the power, such that the base is not equal to 0 or positive or negative 1. If a is a real number, m and n are two integers, and a power m is equal to a power n, then automatically m is equal to n, where a cannot be equal to 0 or positive or negative 1. For example, 3 power n equals 9, and the 9 is 3 power 2. If the base is equal to the base, automatically the power is equal to the power. So n equals 2. The second method, make the power equal to the power, then either the base is equal to the base if the power is an odd number, or the base equals positive or negative the base if the power is an even number, or the power is equal to 0 if the base is not equal to positive or negative the base. If a and b are two real numbers, m is an integer, and a power m equals b power m, then a is equal to b if m is an odd number, or a equals positive or negative b if m is an even number, or m equals 0 if a is not equal to positive or negative b. And as you can see the examples in front of you on the screen. Let's go to exercise number 1 to choose the correct answer. If 3 power 2 plus x is equal to 5 to the power of x plus 2, then 7 power x plus 2 is equal to what? As you can see here that the two powers are the same, but the bases are not the same. This means that the power is equal to 0, so x is equal to negative 2. In order to find 7 to the power of x plus 2, so this means that 7 to the power of negative 2 plus 2, which is 7 to the power of 0, and we know that anything to the power of 0 is 1. Question 2, if 2 to the power of x equals 1 over 8, what is x squared? If 2 to the power of x equals 1 over 8, how can I make 1 over 8 as a base of 2? Excellent! 2 to the power of x equals 1 over 2 power 3, which is equals to 2 power negative 3. So x equals negative 3. Now, negative 3 all to the power of 2, the result is positive 9. For question 3, if 5 to the power of absolute value of x minus 3 equals 25, what is x? The 25 is 5 power 2. So 5 to the power of absolute value of x minus 3 equals 5 to the power of 2. Then automatically the absolute value of x minus 3 equals 2. So here we have two solutions, that x minus 3 equals 2 and x minus 3 equals negative 2. So x equals 5 or x equals 1. So the right answer here is not only 5 or not only 1, but it is 5 or 1. Question 4. The square root of 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals 3 times the square root of 3. What is the value of x? Square root of 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to, this one is square root of 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by the square root of 3 to the power of 1. So it is equal to the square root of 3 to the power of 3. So x plus 1 is equal to 3. Then automatically we can see that x equals 2. Question 5 is 0.05 multiplied by 0.02 is equal to 10 to the power of x. What is the value of x? 0.05 is 5 times 10 power negative 2. And 0.002 is 2 times 10 to the power of negative 3. If you multiply the 5 by the 2, it is 10. And the 10 power negative 2 multiplied by 10 power negative 3, we add the powers as 10 to the power of negative 5. When we multiply here, we add the powers, so it's 10 to the power of negative 4. So in this case, x equals negative 4. Question 6. If 2 power x minus 1 multiplied by 3 power 1 minus x equals 9 over 4, what is the value of x? As you can see here that 2 power x minus 1 multiplied by 3 power 1 minus x equals 3 power 2 over 2 power 2. So, in other words, we can say that it's 2 power x minus 1 multiplied by 3 power 1 minus x equals 3 power 2 multiplied by 2 power negative 2. You can either take the 2 or the 3 with their powers. So the 2, for example, we'll say that x minus 1 is equal to negative 2, then x equals negative 1. So for question 6, the answer is B. For question 7, 2 power x equals 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2 multiplied by 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2. What is the value of x? 2 power x equals the difference between two squares. So it's equal to 4 multiplied by 5 minus 9 multiplied by 2. So 2 power x equals 20 minus 18 is 2. Then x is equal to 1. Question 8. If 3 power x equals 7 and 7 power y equals 9, then what is x times y? Here we know that the 7 is 3 power x, so we can replace the 7 by 3 power x. All to the power of y equals 9. So 3 to the power of xy equals 9, and the 9 is 3 to the power of 2. Then x times y equals 2, because if the base is equal to the base, then automatically the power is equal to the power.